In recent weeks, you may have seen new water filling stations being built around campus, like Cooper Hall, the library, and the Marshall Center. Now one of these stations is being built in the Social Science Building. Instead of receiving water the classic way, students can now receive water by filling up their bottles by a water filling station. Director of Sustainability Dr. Christian Wells explains how USF teamed up with a student organization in order to reduce plastic waste.
And we noticed some years ago that many of the students were buying large quantities of bottled water. And so we started working a couple of years ago with a student group, Students in Free Enterprise, and they developed a plan to reduce our reliance on bottled water and increase people using reusable and recyclable bottles for water.
Some students may think plastic bottles don't pose a health or an environmental risk. Think again as Dr. Wells explains the facts.
They should know that bottled water is less regulated than tap water, and so the potential is that there are more contaminants in bottled water than there is in tap water. So there's a bit of a health risk associated with it. And if students are choosing bottled water because of reasons for convenience, they should also know that every stage of the life cycle process, it's really trashing the environment. In the production of bottled water every year in the United States, as much oil is used in the creation of these bottles that would fuel 1 million cars. So it's a tremendous amount of energy and resources that are being used just to produce the bottles. And then about 80% of the bottles that are purchased end up in landfills where they sit for thousands of years. And about 10% are incinerated, creating other pollutants in the atmosphere. So it's really an environmental problem, and it also poses a health risk. So we're trying to get people to ban the bottle at USF and instead use different alternatives. The Students in Free Enterprise has an aluminum bottle for sale at the USF bookstore. And also during the week of welcome, student government hands out BPA-free bottles that are environmentally better and much safer for your health.
In total, 15 water filling stations are now installed throughout campus. In the fall semester, the stations will expand to campus housing as USF moves towards its goal of sustainability. I'm Jason Cherres, reporting for USF News.